Hi everyone. I just wanted. Recently, I've been reading or listening to the audiobooks of Narnia after reading the book called The Narnia Code. I just wanted to read them all again, and when I start reading a book, I get somehow obsessed with the world that it's set in. That's also why I like fantasy books so much. And I went onto Pinterest and found this picture where you see the Pevensey children as kings and queens of Narnia at their coronation. And it was mixed with Harry Potter and the houses. And in that we had Edmund, Edmund as Slytherin, Peter as Gryffindor, Susan as Ravenclaw, and Lucy, Lucy as Hufflepuff. And that kind of got me thinking, because I've always seen myself as a Ravenclaw, and I've always not liked Susan. I always thought that she was annoying and a bit too grown up. Spoilers, spoiler alert, I'm gonna talk about not only the first books and movies about Narnia, but especially the last battle, the last book. Because in that, Susan don't return to Narnia like the other Pevensey children, because she stopped believing in Narnia because she was too old for fairy tales. But Polly, who went to Narnia when Narnia was created, mentions that it's not because she's old, it's because she's childish, that she think that she's too old to believe in the fairy tales, or believe in Narnia and Aslan. Yeah. So one thing that bothered me, I know that it's just like fan made, and they're like, oh, it makes this well, also because of the color of the clothes that they were wearing at the coronation, which fitted well into Edmund wearing something green and so on and so on. But actually, I just read The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, and in there they say that Susan isn't very good at school, and I found that quite funny because I just saw that. But anyhow, it made me think this, because I've always seen myself as a Ravenclaw, and as many other Harry Potter fans, I tend to look down on Hufflepuff because they don't have anything special, and you tend to also look down on Slytherin because that's where all the bad witches and wizards went to. So that kind of made me think that in Narnia, Edmund is a traitor who then gets a second chance. And you see throughout the series how much that he remembers and how much he has learned from that experience. And see how he again and again tells people that he once knew a traitor who deserved a second chance, and got better from it. He does this in the best example I can find of it is in the Horse and His Boy. What's it called in English? The one that goes on right before the last chapter of The Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe, where Edmund tells, like in some kind of a council, he tells the others that they shouldn't kill this prince that wanted to take and conquer Narnia, and and I think that's such a beautiful thing that even like a Slytherin can get better and deserve such second chance. And I think that lives very well in the spirit of the Land of Narnia. So that's the one thing that I thought about. I didn't think that much of Gryffindor because they're like too mainstream, right? But Hufflepuff, Lucy, I think it's really true that she would be in Hufflepuff. She is brave, and she is wise in some ways. Well, some of the things that she says is just something that one her age shouldn't be thinking about, and it's just that just by the way that she acts, she seems to make it known that young people can be wise too. But above all, she's friendly and she's loyal towards everyone. And you see that in The Voyage of the Dawn Treader when she meets a mermaid, where they instantly connect and they didn't even speak. I think that's a beautiful thing. But back to Susan. It really made me think this, because I've always seen like the only thing you really want to be in is Ravenclaw, because they're so wise. And it made me think that sometimes it's not wisdom, sometimes it's just being annoying. But let me know what you think about all this, and I hope that you'll like this video if you did, and subscribe to my channel, and I really hope that you'll comment if you have any thoughts on this, because I would like to discuss it. And I know that that this is not real. Like, I know that the lands of Narnia and Harry Potter aren't real too, but they seem more real. But I know that it's not real, all this with the houses, especially because of Susan. She doesn't fit in at all. In that. But I still think that it's worth thinking about. So, leave a comment and I'll see you next time. Bye.